And now, from the center stage in Atlanta, Georgia, this is your main event of the evening, and it is for the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Championships.
You feel that, Johnny? It's a big fight feel.
More than a big fight feel, it's a destructive fight feel, as one of the most dominant tag teams in professional wrestling is now here at the center stage studio, The Awakening.
Big Con and Vic are definitely putting the big in big fight feel for sure.
They know what it's like to hold gold, the longest reigning NXT Tag Team Champions in history. 300 they've had of destruction throughout their career, and they're looking to do just that tonight to take home some tag team gold. Cannot wait. They've had a stranglehold on the United World Tag Team titles for almost a full calendar year. And there's interesting combinations here. We have 3 members here of the Bodega. 2 right now are competing, Alyssa.
2 right now, as you can see, Slice Boogie, a little bit of a late comer to the Bodega, but served a crucial role in securing the tag team titles for Danny Limelight and Papo Esco. He's here to defend with Limelight tonight.
And they wanted everyone to know that they flew in from LAX, if you know what I'm saying. Danny Limelight, Slice Boogie, the United World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega. Let's kick it to Bryce Boudreaux.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, they are the challengers at a combined weight of 525 pounds, the team of Vic the Space Lord and Big Con, the Awakening. And their opponents, at a combined weight of 410 pounds, they are the United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions, Slice Boogie, Danny Limelight, the Bodega!
Where you can get anything you want, including a beatdown.
Yeah, we've heard the words of the Bodega.
We've also heard the Bodega say that they like to win ugly, right? Well, it may be the ugliest day of their life when they step into the ring now with the Awakening. This is a thrash and bruise type of team.
By any means necessary, that's how the Bodega lives, but that's exactly what it's going to take when you're up against such an imposing tag team who's so decorated, who have dominated everywhere they've gone, like the Awakening.
Bodega also involved a crowbar in them securing the United World Tag Team Championship. So what is it going to take to retain them against the Awakening?
A couple of points out of that. One, you said that Slice Boogie came to the team late. Well, it was better late than never because it was Boogie with the crowbar that gave them the Tag Team Championship.
This is very true.
Whether it was underhanded or not, calculated and effective, they're holding the gold.
But here's the deal. This is a trio. Normally, they are without a member of that team and Papa Esco. How does that change the game here for Boogie and Limelight?
I mean, that remains to be seen. You know, King Fat Boy is very proud to be tag team champion. You have to feel that, you know, Slice Boogie and Danny Limelight are feeling a little bit of pressure here.
Where is the King tonight?
I have no idea. He doesn't talk to me.
Oh, I wouldn't even try to get a word in with him. Oh, no, thank you.
Come on, we're journalists, guys. We ask the hard questions.
Well, look, Papa Esco, clearly confident in Slice Boogie and Danny Limelight. The newest members of LAX, although repping New York City every chance they get.
If you are Limelight and you are in there with the 6'2", with Vic, the Space Lord, the strategy cannot be to match strength. It's got to be stick and move. Limelight's going to have to use speed to his advantage here.
Oh, no question. Look, we talk about, by any means necessary with the Bodega, but Danny Limelight, truly one of the most explosive and agile athletes in professional wrestling right now, but he has ticked off Vic.
Yeah, Danny looking a little bit shaken, a little rough around the edges right now. Not something we're used to seeing from the Radioactive Poppy.
Speaking of which, who would have expected Danny Limelight to yell out, play by the rules?
Of all people.
Well, look, we know how intelligent the Bodega is, and there's a reason. They're skyrocketing in their careers right now. There's a reason they're the United Tag Team Champions. But the Awakening looking to make a little bit of history tonight.
A little bit of athleticism there from Vic.
A radioactive Poppy, a little too quick, a little too elusive there. Uh-oh!
I started to say that Limelight was trying to get under the skin of Vic there, but Vic just left a handprint
Tag
on his skin instead.
Limelight's had enough, and now Slice Boogie. If there is a straight-up brawler of the Bodega, we're looking at him.
We 100% are, and I gotta say, I haven't seen Boogie this fired up since someone tried to offer him pizza in St. Louis.
Okay, explain that.
Okay.
Apparently, as a New Yorker, you have to be very specific about pizza.
At least this New Yorker is very specific about pizza, and don't cross him when it comes to a good Queen-style slice.
And now Big Con has entered the contest, and it's very rare, Gilbert, to see Slice Boogie not the bigger competitor in the ring.
Con 6'5", 275. And again, you have the Bodega, who's, well, let's just say, familiar with all the rules because they break them, complaining about breaking rules.
Well, Slice almost got his face broken there by Big Con.
You really gonna tell this monster?
Like running into a brick wall.
A wall that hits back. Oh my God! Listen to that shot by Boogie, having little effect on Big Con.
Yeah, Khan looking relatively unfazed. Oh my goodness!
Whoa. So just to be clear, when Boogie chopped, it was like the crack of a whip, and it sounded like it hurt. But when Khan chopped, it's like a thud.
Well, like at this point, it appears Plan A, B, and C for the Bodega thus far failing. As now, the Awakening, this is their bread and butter. Slicing the ring in half, stomping away on their opponents, completely neutralizing Danny Limelight, and going to work on Slice Boogie.
And you got to imagine there's got to be so much
Tag.
frustration in the mind of Danny Limelight as he's watching Slice Boogie at the hands of the Awakening.
I can't stress enough, this is a championship match, and could the titles be slipping away
Vic
here?
into a cover, does not hook the leg. Slice able to kick out at two, but Gilbert now tag here to Danny Limelight. You're really seeing the cohesion of a veteran team like the Awakening.
The Awakening, as you mentioned, the longest reign tag team champions in NXT. 364 days.
Well, the officials blatantly seeing the interference here by Slice Boogie, but Danny Limelight capitalizes with a flatliner into a cover here. Oh, Vic able to kick out, but just like that, the Bodega in control.
We develop quality citizens who keep our core, our country, and our communities side by side on the winning side. Not for glory, but for honor. For a code that isn't written or spoken, but lived. It's what we do. It's who we are. It's the battle cry of our fighting spirit. Battles won. See all the battles Marines fight to win at Marines.com.
Tonight, Nature Boy Ric Flair and Car Shield team up against the expensive Car Repair Brothers for the championship belt.
Woo! Let me go on record and say Nature Boy and Car Shield will eliminate expensive car repairs when you're the greatest alive, the heavyweight champion, and if Car Shield is your partner, you can't lose. Woo! Expensive car repairs, Ric Flair and Car Shield are coming for you. Woo! Car Shield cars go farther.
Call 800-952-1286.
Welcome back to our main event on Championship Wrestling presented by Car Shield. Oh, throughout the commercial break, Alyssa, the Bodega, continuing to go to work on Vic as Slice Boogie tagging back in.
But really, just those momentary distractions from Slice Boogie, taking that little bit of advantage with our official, maybe just enough to throw Vic off his game.
Well, Vic showing tons of grit here, but Slice Boogie, the hard striker, into a cover, and Vic able to keep his team alive and the hopes of tag team gold alive.
Not a position that you're used to seeing the Awakening in. This is a team that really likes to control and dictate the pace.
Oh,
not
another
used
cover.
to being overpowered.
The official didn't quite see the cover at first. That gave Buck a little bit more time to recover.
But that split second, could we have seen new United World Tag Team Champions?
It's entirely possible as Slice Boogie now. Oh, and Danny Limelight. We talk about synchronicity as Limelight tags back in. Look at the Bodega. A drop kick to the face of Big Con, and now Boogie with the elbow. Limelight immediately into a cover. No.
And there's a very interesting kind of synchronicity that comes from people that aren't necessarily your family, but friendship that is so strong, it feels like family.
And if you talk to the Bodega, that is what bonded them. They're not all from the same. They're not all from the Queens or from the Bronx.
Different boroughs, which is,
that Puerto Rican heritage that has bonded them almost like blood.
Also, rougher upbringings, all three of the Bodega, enough to bond them, to know the struggles they've been through, to know how they can keep elevating one another.
And we can't underestimate the tutelage of Conan, the longtime leader of LAX. But Vic, with a little bit of an opening, can he get Big Con back in the matchup? And he does! And now the 300-pound monster truck just flattening Danny Limelight. Things have taken a turn towards the Awakening rather quickly.
Like a fly on a windshield on the beach. Danny Limelight is in a dangerous place at the hands of Big Con.
Heel throw.
Big Con
That's a grown man being tossed around the ring.
All the
like
way
a
back to
ball.
LAX here is Big Con picking up some steam, full speed ahead.
Oh, no.
Not sure Slice knows where he's at, and now he certainly doesn't. Well, hold on. Big Con.
This is not going to end well for Danny Limelight.
A gorilla press. Limelight
Basic laws of physics. What goes up must come down.
plummeting on top of Slice Boogie, and we may be close to new tag team champions.
Could you imagine the shakeup
Tag.
in the United Wrestling Network if we would have new tag team champs here tonight in the Awakening?
The Bodega has been unstoppable since December of 2020. Could tonight be the night that their reign ends?
Oh, Slice Boogie taking advantage right into the pole. Hold on a second. Some kind of powder.
How do you like to
The
win?
official had his back turned. Limelight into the cover. No, come on.
Ugly.
Here are your winners and still United Wrestling Network World Tag Team Champions, the Bodega!
They stole it.
The sad thing is, I'm not surprised that it was something dastardly and underhanded at the hands of the Bodega that led them to retain their titles tonight.
Stealing is the understatement of the century. The distraction, sending Big Con into the post. Danny Limelight not only using the powder, then using the tights. And the Bodega, they talk all about winning ugly. Case in point, still your United World Tag Team Champions. What a main event we had tonight. We will see you next week on Championship Wrestling, presented by CarShield.